property rights give creators exclusive control over their work for a set of period of time, prohibiting unauthorized use. Copyright, as a key form, provides authors with economic and moral rights, balancing financial benefits with protection for attribution and integrity. Creators have two types of rights: moral and economic rights. Moral rights are personal and inalienable rights that stay with the original author and protect their work from alterations or misuses. Unlike the economic rights, they focus on maintaining the author's control and reputation over how their work is presented. These moral rights are categorized by four main features. They are perpetual, which means that they last indefinitely, even after the author's death. Mona Lisa, we all know that even though Da Vinci has already passed away, it's the author of the work. They are inalienable. They cannot be transferred or assigned. The author always retains them. That means that the author will always be one and only. They are imprescriptible, which means that they don't expire. They persist as long as the work is under copyright. They are irrevocable. Once granted, moral rights cannot be revoked, ensuring permanent control over the work's integrity. Immune from seizure, this right cannot be confiscated, which means that they are preserving the author's control over their work. Moral rights have two types of rights within it: paternity and integrity right. Paternity right entitles the author to claim authorship for their work and to have their name acknowledged whenever the work is reproduced. It ensures that authors and creators are credited for their intellectual contribution in any substantial use of copyright literary, dramatic, musical, or artistic work, while integrity right grants the author the authority to oppose any alteration, distortion, or mutilation. Also, any modification of the work that would potentially damage their honor or reputation. It protects the original integrity of the work as perceived and intended by the author or creator. These include the author's decision to allow or pretend the disclosure of the work, alteration, modification, ensuring that the original work is respected according to the author's perception and intent. With the right of integrity, we have the right of modification. That means the author can alter their work even after transferring the rights, as long as it doesn't infringe any third party's right or cultural heritage law. This often includes minor adjustments or improvements, for example, in a derivative work. Economic rights give the author exclusive control over the commercial use of their work, including reproduction, distribution, public performance, and adaptation. These rights allow the author to authorize or prohibit others from using their work, protecting their financial interests. Economic rights are typically held by the author of the work, their heirs, or those who acquire them through legal means, like contracts. These rights can be transferred through a formal transaction, allowing for licensing and compensation arrangements. In Mexico, as in any other country, these economic rights are governed by the federal copyright law. There's an international also agreements. These legal frameworks define the scope, duration, and limitations of these rights, allowing authors to enforce their exclusive rights against unauthorized use. In this case, courts play a key role resolving any dispute by ensuring that the author's economic interests and the value of the work are protected. Economic rights are divided in 6 main rights. Reproduction rights. By this one, the author gives exclusive control over how their work are going to be copied or duplicated. These include traditional methods like printing, photocopying, as well as digital formats such as ebooks or audiobooks. Author or copyright holders control all productions and can license their work under specific terms. Unauthorized reproduction is considered copyright infringement and is legal to subject penalty. Subject distribution rights give the author and copyright holders exclusive control over how their work are made available to the public, whether in a physical format or a digital form. They manage how their work are going to be distributed, set prices, and negotiate with distributors. In digital area, this right can also cover online platforms, enable authors to license their works or control their economic benefits. Right of transformation. In this, copyright allows authors to create or authorize derivative works from their original creations, such as adaptations, translations, or remixes. This right ensures author control how their work remain and supports creativity. It covers various transformations, including literary adaptations, music sampling, movies, and they also require authorization from the original copyright holder. Adaptation and translation fall under this transformation right because they involve altering the original work to create a new version. This right ensures that authors can authorize or prohibit such changing, maintaining control over how the original creations are interpreted and used. Public communication allows authors and copyright holders to control how their works are publicized, shared, including through broadcasting, streaming, and public performances. This right let them authorize or prohibit the works are presented, whether on TV, radio, online platforms, and ensuring the management of commercial use and receive a fair compensation for public access to their creations. Right of performance of execution. The right of performance is similar to reproduction. It involves public execution of works such as a live theater of music. This right includes broadcasting and public communication and allows authors to control live performances and use of their work in various venues. These rights have limitations, and there are some exceptions covered by law. Moral rights are non-transferable and remain with the creator, while economic rights can be transferred both during the creator's lifetime and after death. Copyright allows certain exceptions, such as making personal, non-commercial copies without permission. In Mexico, economic copyrights last for the author's lifetime plus 100 years, extending those years after the death of the last surviving co-author for works by multiple authors. Some other countries have 50 or 50 years. Our country has set 100 years after the death of the last surviving co-author. This period allows the extensive control over the work's use and exploitation, after which it enters into public domain and can be freely used.